Hi everyone, Christina here. Today I'm going to be making a card using these two stamp sets from Mama Elephant. This is the Meowloween and Meowloween Extras stamp sets. That'd be really fun to create a card with a big pile of pumpkins with the little mouse with the pumpkin on top. I'm going to be using a different kind of watercolor paper today for me. This is some Montval watercolor paper from Canson. It's a really great cold press watercolor paper that I've been loving. I have a notebook that has this particular type of watercolor paper in it, and so when I saw this 4x6 pad, I thought it would be perfect for making some cards. So the first thing I did was I stamped those two pumpkin stamps on some masking paper. I stamped each of them twice, and now I'm trimming them out with my scissors. I need to be able to mask off a bunch of these pumpkins while I'm stamping the big pile so that it looks like some are in front of others. So I'm stamping directly onto that watercolor paper using some VersaFine Onyx Black ink or Black Onyx ink, and I'm just taking my time and really thinking it through and moving those masks around as I need so that I can stamp more of these pumpkins on top of each other. So by the time I'm done stamping all of the pumpkins in this big, huge pile, it will look like it was all one big stamp from the beginning, instead of two individual smaller stamps. So now I'm going to take that mask that's down in front. I'm going to move things around, and you'll be able to see a little bit what I mean by with all that masking. So as I reveal it, you see that those pumpkins behind it look like they are in front of each other. So now I'm taking that stamp that has the little mouse waving, and he's inside the pumpkin with a little pumpkin hat on. I thought he was so cute. I'm going to heat set this, or just until it dries completely. I want to make sure that that pigment ink is completely dry. It is a waterproof ink once it's dry. So I'm going to be using this masking pen. This is the Molotow masking pen, and it's really, really interesting. This was the very first time I had ever used it, so I had to press in that tip just to kind of pump it down and get it primed for using. So it's really interesting. Kind of has this bullet point end, and you just draw the masking fluid onto your project. It goes on in a really thin coat, so it dries fairly quickly. And I just went around the edges of this area so that I could do some background washes on it. You'll notice I have like a pencil circle on there, and I just did that because I was thinking of doing this card in a different way, and then decided to just leave the whole scene intact. So I'm stamping a greeting for my scene here, and I'm just doing this while I let that masking fluid dry, although I really think at this point it probably already was dry because it was really, really thin. But anyway, so I just stamped that little talk bubble and then the trick or treat on the inside using those stamp sets, and then I used the coordinating die to trim it out. So now I have a fun greeting that I'll use later. So I'm going to do a bunch of watercoloring. I'm using my Sakura Koi Pocket Filled Sketchbox watercolors for this, mixing up some colors so I can do a background wash. So I'm going to actually turn on some music and speed up the whole watercoloring process just because it takes quite a bit of time. So I hope you guys enjoy watching all of the watercoloring, and I'll catch up with you after I'm done. the watercoloring was done, I trimmed down my piece and then mounted it onto an A2 size card. I ended up pushing that scene up to the top fold, so I trimmed off the bottom edge about 1/4 inch, so this ended up being about 5 1/4 tall. Put some foam adhesive behind that little greeting area and then press that down onto the card. So that is my finished card for today. Super easy. Like I said before, I had a different plan for this card, but I loved the watercoloring so much I couldn't bear to trim it down and not show everything. So that's the card for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks again for watching today's video. On screen are some more Halloween cards for you to check out, so I hope you'll enjoy those. You can catch me on social media at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest, and I will see you guys on Friday for a new video.